How's it going, dudes? And welcome back to Project Escape. I believe that's what it's called, and we're supposed to look around and see what's going on. Yeah, barricaded. Toilet? A toilet? Huh? Looks like they include all the luxurious amenities we might need for our stay. How generous.
I see. I believe I know what we need to do here.
Please don't say use the bathroom. A glimmer in her eyes, she reaches out towards the bowl of the toilet. Wait, what? I catch her by the hood before she can do anything reckless, holding her back with a sharp tug. Letting out a tiny gasp, she totters back, almost weightless in my grasp. She's as light as a feather.
Hey, whoa, what are you doing? That thing's filthy. You can't just go plunging arm deep into it. You'll catch some kind of disease.
He's probably not wrong.
If there was the key in the sink, then surely there must be one down here. It is only logical, is it not?
She does have a point. Not really. He also has a point. But I should do my best to placate this girl's odd whims as best I can, all while still trying to keep her from killing herself or catching all manner of nasty diseases.
How about we search around a little more and explore our other options before we go sticking our hands down toilets, huh?
If you are certain.
She sounds almost disappointed. What's wrong with this girl?
A bed.
Alice approaches the lumpy bedding without hesitation, prodding the mattress with an inquisitive finger.
It does not look very comfortable, nor is it very big, but I believe if we make an effort, we may both be able to fit on it.
Okay.
And do what exactly?
She tilts her head and looks at me as if I've just asked a really stupid question. I mean, he kinda did.
Sleep, of course. Why, what else might you be able to do on a bed, Kevin?
A lot of stuff, actually.
Yeah, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I do not know what you mean.
I'm on to you, Alice. Act isn't all you want, but underneath that icy exterior lies a demon. Go here. There isn't much we can use on this shelf. Well, we have some toilet paper. That's good to know, I guess. Not that I'd ever consider using that dingy toilet over there, especially not with Alice in the room. Look, I hope we can escape before it comes to that. And there's some toilet paper.
Huh, that's odd.
Bending forward with my hands on my knees, I peer down at the empty space on the shelf. Am I seeing things here?
Kevin, have you found something?
Yes, have you?
Not really. It's kind of the opposite. Just come over here a sec, would you?
As instructed, Alice totters over to my side.
Tell me, is it just my imagination, or do some of these spots stand out to you too?
I point to the three circular spots across the shelf, accent of dust, as if several objects had been littered just a short while ago.
Yes, I can see them too.
Alice reaches out, tracing a delicate finger across the contours of one of the strange markings.
3 round imprints in the metal. What could it mean?
Beats me. Another strange puzzle to solve?
Probably. I deflate with a defeated sigh. But, of course, it was going to be another stupid puzzle. I should have known getting out of here wasn't going to be easy. Ugh. Who designs things like this?
Yes,
Game designers?
it is very likely that is the case. Let us explore and see if we can find something that may help shed more light here.
Let's. Oh, he's looking for some... And, whatever.
You are making quite a mess there, Kevin. I see. Is this another one of your signature tantrums?
How is it signature?
I'm looking for hidden clues, and I don't have tantrums. I'm not some kind of baby that loses his temper over nothing.
If you say so.
But don't look at me like that.
This is how I always look at people.
She says with a flutter of her dull eyes. Okay, she's got me there. But still.
Ugh. Well, you could stand to be a little less judgmental. I'm trying to get us out of here, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting. I seem judgmental to you. Do you feel that way because you are perhaps doing something you believe should be judged?
Shut up! Seriously! What is wrong with you?
I think there's plenty wrong with both of you. Jeesh, if I don't die of starvation in here, I'm sure it'll be of high blood pressure from dealing with this girl. Well, if it was high blood pressure, you'd probably have a heart attack. An onlooking poster is affixed to the wall. Let's take a closer look.
Collect them all, huh?
All 3? Ooh, are those what we're looking for? I read the writing aloud, completely baffled by the poster design. Looks like it's advertising some kind of collection of figures or toys, maybe.
The corner of this poster looks a little loose. I wonder...
Well, hello. Without thinking, I absent-mindedly reached for a loose end of the poster, and with the slightest of tugs, the whole thing comes up in my grasp.
Oops.
I really hadn't meant to take the whole thing with me, but what shocks me most is what lies behind the poster.
Wasn't expecting that.
A secret tunnel hidden behind a poster. Fascinating. It is just like a prison movie, is it not?
Is it? It's not much of a tunnel, though. Is it? It's just a little hole. Maybe there used to be a tunnel, but it caved in? Whatever. The important thing here is that we really did get lucky. I don't think I would have even bothered to check between the posters otherwise. And as luck would have it, it looks like there really was something hidden under all that rubble too. Picking up the object in question, a strange model of sorts. I'm left staring into its strange, featureless face in bewilderment. Oh, we just picked up one.
What
Oh.
on earth?
Do you believe so? I find it to be quite charming. Cute, if you will.
Uh-huh.
On what planet is something like this cute? It looks like something a serial killer would collect.
Kinda does. She doesn't seem entirely convinced, instead deflecting my words with a flitter of her placid eyes.
Puppies are cute. Kittens are cute. But this thing? This is a monstrosity.
I waved the figure around in my hand as if to prove a point. These are objective facts I'm staring at, stating here.
I suppose it is simply a matter of opinion.
Yeah. I let out a defeated sigh as I took the figuring away. Why am I getting so worked up over this anyways? This girl really does bring down the worst in me. And with relative ease, apparently. Now that I think about it, I'm actually starting to wonder if Alice is some kind of extraterrestrial being. It would certainly explain a whole lot. At any rate, yeah. My eyes can't help but be drawn to the flashiest, most modern-looking thing in the room. A large safe adorned with all manner of strange glowing buttons. Folding my arms together, I give the safe a curious look over.
What do you suppose this is?
It appears to be some kind of safe for the safekeeping of valuables, one would assume.
However, she trails off for a moment, narrowing her eyes as she examines the safe more closely.
This certainly does not look like any safe I have ever seen before.
Same here. Don't they usually have dials or keypads? What's up with these giant buttons?
I suppose there is only one way to find out. Allow me.
Alice reaches out towards the safe with an outstretched finger. Don't tell me, is she going to...
Whoa, hey, no, stop, don't!
I'm too late. Alice pushes one of the buttons without hesitation, and there's a resulting beep, along with a number change in the LED display. But beyond that, nothing bad happens. Cold sweat beaded across my brow. I can't help but let out a shaky sigh. That could have gone horribly wrong.
Whew. How about you don't just go poking random buttons on stuff in the future, okay? We have no idea what any of this is. It could have been a trap.
We're already in a trap. Despite my stern warning, Alice doesn't seem very apologetic. More focused on the LED screen instead.
A trap? I do not believe so. Surely there would be far more efficient ways of hurting us if our captor truly desired it, rather than leaving such a thing to blind chance. However, look.
Just stop it already!
She pushes the buttons some more at random, giving me a mini heart attack each time she does. There's no fear with this girl, no fear.
The buttons appear to manipulate the number on the screen. As to the significance of this, that is yet to be seen. Given it is a safe, perhaps there is a combination of numbers we must enter.
True to her word, the number on the screen changes each time, increasing in value. When He pushes the right arrow and decreasing the value when left. Alright. Taking time to
All
again
right, all right.
save.
Move over. Let me try too. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Hmm. No.
Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this later, when we have a better idea of what we're doing.
Right.
Agreed. We still have parts of the room left to explore, do we not?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, if we truly desire to escape, perhaps we should continue the work made on this tunnel and dig our way to freedom.
With what exactly?
Dig with what, exactly? Or are you suggesting we claw our way out like moles?
A fair point. However, please remember my suggestion if by chance we do come across digging implements.
I'll think about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, trying to open it.
Okay. I give up. That thing isn't opening anytime soon.
The locker is of an interesting size, though, is it not? I wonder what might lie within. Judging from the height, my best guess would be a human body.
Why did she go straight to that?
What? Don't be so morbid.
Apologies. I did not mean to unsettle you. My mind can run to some interesting places sometimes if left to wander.
Clearly. Yeah, no kidding. Ah, wait a second. Don't we have something with a circular base? Yeah, just put this.
I knew it. It fits perfectly.
I exclaim, blah, 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 blah.
So the figurine was the key here. How curious.
Yes, but where are the other two?
Yeah, of course it wasn't going to be this easy, huh?
Yes, it appears so. Given that there are 3 bases present here, it is probably safe to assume we need 3 of these figurines before we achieve anything in the way of results.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense, sadly. So we've got to find more of these creepy figurines. One was bad enough. Wonder where the other ones are. Long and hard, my throat says blah blah blah.
Kevin?
Huh?
I snap back into reality. Roused roused out of my stupor by Alice's docile voice.
Are you well? You have been staring at that water for quite some time.
I was just checking the water. That's all. I don't know how long we've been here, but I'm so thirsty.
Well done, drink some water. Placid girl tilts her head to one side with a flop of her ponytail, letting her icy hues flicker from me. There's a tap and back again. Oh, okay. I can practically hear the gears grinding away in her head as she puts the 2 pieces together.
I see. And given your hesitation, you believe the water here to be contaminated.
No duh.
Well, it's probably not going to be the freshest, is it? I mean, it doesn't look bad, but...
But Starting off with another dry gulp, I find myself staring at the water. One more. I feel like I'm going to do something I might regret if this keeps up. I should turn the tap off already. I'm only tormenting myself here.
Very well. I shall test the water in your stead if it will help alleviate some of your concerns.
No.
No, that's not what I was getting at. You really don't have to. Ah, seriously, what is wrong with you?
Color draining from my face, I can only watch on in sheer horror and disgust as Alice fearlessly gulps down the dubious prison water. Ugh. I think I'm gonna throw up.
The water here seems to be fine after a cursory test. I would hardly call it refreshing, however, and it does appear to have a strange aftertaste. But my thirst has been reasonably quenched.
Well, that's good. Several gulps later, she pulls back from the tap with a satisfied sigh, and after wiping her mouth dry with the end of her floppy sleeve, as classy as ever, she gestures toward the sink in what I assume is supposed to be an invitation manner.
So please, if you are thirsty, drink, Kevin. Regain your strength.
I cross my arms defiantly.
There's no chance in hell I'm taking even a tiny little sip of that. Do you have any idea what sort of nasty stuff can fester in that kind of water? You're insane, you know that?
Insane? Perhaps. But my thirst has now been quenched, has it not?
Yeah?
That's not the point here, at all! No, can't you go 5 minutes without trying to kill yourself?
I shall try my best, though make no guarantees I will be able to honor your request, Kevin.
I simply heave out a defeated sigh. At this point, I give up. There's no winning with her. Enjoy your parasites, I guess. I can't help but get the feeling that by the end of this whole ordeal, I'm going to be hauling her tiny, lifeless body out of this cell. That depends on how fast I can get this out here.
Ah!
Oh? Oh, found another figurine. Under the bed? Let me guess, another figurine.
Allow me.
To my bewilderment, Alice goes one step further than me, dropping to her knees and actually crawling under the bed. And after crawling all the way in, twisting on her back and grazing at the backside of the bed, in awe and wonder, I hear her gentle, muffled voice sound from below.
I can confirm that there is nothing of interest underneath the bed, Kevin.
What are?
Good job. But you really didn't need to actually crawl under there, you know?
She wriggles back out from under the bed and dusts herself off. Looking quite proud of a job well done, even if she didn't really achieve all that much.
Thank you. I believe it pays to be thorough in a room such as this. You never know when something may be hidden in the most unlikely of places.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
A shame that it is broken. I would have been interested to know just how exactly I look at this particular moment in time.
Okay.
Hmm.
After a moment of deliberation, she turns to me, a sparkle in her otherwise icy
Kevin,
eyes.
how would you rate my current appearance? You will have to suffice in the place of a mirror. Please, be honest.
Oh, do I have a choice? She strikes some kind of bizarre pose, as if to be a model. Color Russian.
I mean, you look fine.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm rushing through this, it's just I'm getting really sleepy. And I'm finding it hard to
Fine.
care.
I see. Interesting.
Wait. I mean, fine as in, okay, good, and not the other kind of fine. Like,
I think she understood. Perfectly fine.
There are other ways to interpret the word fine? Interesting. I am intrigued. Please, explain more.
I don't think he wants to.
well, there's fine as in something is good, okay, acceptable. But then there's fine, which means, ugh, look, it doesn't matter, okay? Now, can we move on already?
Yes, can we?
If you say so. You are certainly a strange one, Kevin.
I really don't want to hear that coming from her of all people.
But you've got to be kidding me! There was really something in here?
Yeah, probably in the tank.
Most impressive, Kevin. Your diligence has led us one step closer to escaping this cell.
Has it?
Well, it was nothing, you know?
Now, let's see what I have exactly. Another figure. Time to put those creepy figurines down.
Come on, do something! Ugh, why isn't it working? We have them all here, don't we?
We need them in a certain order.
So it would seem. And yet, it is still not enough to satisfy the criteria of the puzzle. Perhaps there is a specific order to which the figurines must be placed.
Ugh, right. There would be, wouldn't there?
I believe this one's center.
Aha! I think that's done something.
I just guessed.
Indeed, that was most certainly the sound of something unlocking. The only question is, what exactly unlocked? From a glance, nothing appears to have changed in this room.
That's a good point. Let's see. Was there anything we couldn't open for? The locker. Is that a crowbar?
I believe I understand the meaning behind what is printed on this paper.
Huh?
You do?
Yes, the way we shall escape this room. is through following the dance instructions. Like so.
I don't think so. She begins to twirl and pirouette gracefully, spiraling her way through the cell. She looks so happy here that I don't really have the heart to tell her that I don't think the dance will work. Yeah. I can only let out a hopeless sigh when going to be a hero. Be here a long time, aren't we? This crowbar should be pretty handy. I know just what to use it on. Oh.
All right, get back, Alice. I'm gonna pry these boards off.
Do your best, Kevin. I shall be cheering you from afar. Yay! You have got this. Go, Kevin.
Just the way she was cheering him on, reinforcing my grip on the crowbar. I wasted no time in attacking the planks barricaded on the door. One after the other, I'm able to pry the planks loose and surprising.
Well done. A most impressive display of strength. I knew you could do it, Kevin.
Thank you.
Well, you know, I do my best.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that the barricade is dealt with, let's just... huh?
What, now they see it? Oh. A nauseating mixture of dread and frustration alike begin to rise in me as I continue to frantically tug at the door. This isn't happening. This isn't fair.
Oh, come on! It's not enough that they board us up, but we need a key too? This is getting ridiculous.
Back to the toilet.
It is only logical, I suppose.
In what way is it logical? This whole room has been nothing but illogical puzzle after puzzle. I'm starting to feel like a rat in a maze. Gah!
A hammer. The crowbar against. Oh, I hammered the crowbar against the door in a fit of rage, hoping to break away free, but ultimately, all I end up doing is warping the crowbar beyond use.
Please do calm down. We are almost free. Just stick with it a little longer.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. I've been the one doing the brunt of the work here while you've been goofing off.
I have been providing emotional support, have I not? In addition to providing valuable input regarding the puzzles we have faced.
How can you provide emotional support when you don't even have any emotion in the first place? You're no better than one of
Oh.
those creepy little figurines.
Ouch. Alice falls silent. She looks almost downcast. I think I might have actually hurt her feelings with that remark. Ah, jeez. Why am I taking things out on her? She's done nothing wrong.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just. Ugh, I. I guess I really am just frustrated. We were so close, and then.
I understand, Kevin. Rest assured that this is most likely the final step, and then we are free.
Yay. Yeah, one last step. Not as bad when she puts it like that. The only question is, what happens after we get out of here? Are we truly free, or... There's a sheet over... Oh, something... And yet, I can't help but notice Alice is gazing at them longingly.
Once we are done with the room, do you think our captor would mind if I were to take one of these figurines as a souvenir?
She says as she turns to face me, an animated twinkle in her icy eyes.
No! Absolutely not! They stay right where they are!
I put my foot down with a stern look. I don't know what awaits us past this cell door, but the last thing I need is one of those creepy things tagging along. Alice herself is bad enough.
Surely we can take but one.
No! And that's final! There's no telling what might happen if we start messing with them now.
She is very disappointed. Letting out a harsh exhale, Alice turns her back to me, flopping her sleeves in a dramatic fashion. Did she just pout at me? It's honestly hard to tell when she emotes so little, but I'm pretty sure that was an Alice-style pout. I'm sure she'll get over it.
I'm pretty sure we've done everything else we can in this room except for opening this stupid safe, haven't we? I don't think we're going to get anywhere by blindly bashing in combinations either.
Yes, it appears
Oops.
every other puzzle had a hint of some sort that led us to the correct answer. Is there something in our possession that we have yet to fully use?
The Daedra did? She has a point. The combination lock had the shards, the figures arranged.
Kevin, it just occurred to me. That piece of paper we found in the locker. Do you still have it?
Yes.
Huh? The dance instructions? I mean, yeah, but...
I pour back over the bizarre steps. This is how somehow connected to opening the safe. It doesn't look like much of a logical dance in itself, but...
I believe I fully understand what we have to do now.
I swear,
Huh?
Alice, if you say we have to dance to open the safe...
I retract my previous statement.
I let out a huge sigh. We're doomed, aren't we? I would have loved to dance with her. At any rate, if I need to remember on reminder on what these bizarre dance steps look like while trying to solve the puzzle, I'll keep them close at hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Oh, okay, I get it. The first one is 6. Oh, no, I get it. It's zeroed out.
Ugh, this is starting to hurt my head. What are we supposed to be getting from these stupid steps?
I didn't want this to happen, but it happened.
Calm down. You are letting the bigger picture overwhelm you. Let us try breaking down the information we have and see if it can assist us in something of a more raw form.
Just the sound of Alice's cool, composed voice is enough to soothe the boiling frustration bubbling up inside of me. As per her guidance, I take a deep breath and reassess the situation.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of fluff here that I think is trying to confuse us. Let's look past it and see what stands out.
I can look back at the dance steps at any time while... Okay. The first one is 6. Okay, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I messed up again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it is the numbers. Good 7. What?
Still no dice, but I think I'm starting to understand things a little more.
Are you?
Is that so?
Drawing her in with a wave of my hand, you point her slender shoulders is pushing to the point her slender shoulders is pushing into my chest. I trace a finger along the dance steps to better demonstrate my understanding of the puzzle at hand.
Yeah, look, see, this part right here. The feet are facing to the left, aren't they?
It appears that way, yes. Have you come to understand a new significance to these steps?
So the feet are facing left, and then there's 7 dashes along that are leading up to the feet that are facing right. I bet that means something. It has to.
Ah, you may be onto something. So, if we hop 7 times with our left foot...
I don't think that's what it means.
Ah, enough with the dancing!
I swat her away with the fire before pouring over it one last time. We're so close to figuring this whole thing out. I just know it. I wonder if it has to start from the bottom? Alright, let's try this again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe starting with 7. Okay, go to 7. Then 3. And 5 and 6. No? Go 6. No, I think I have to go like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's supposed to be it. So why is it not working?
Kevin, are you okay? I do not believe eyebrows should furrow that intensely. Please do not overexert yourself,
I don't
for
get
I
this
am not
puzzle.
medically trained on the off chance that you may collapse.
7 left, 3 right, 5 left. It's gotta mean something.
7 left, 3 right, 5 left.
Perhaps the dance requires a partner. Truthfully, I am not excited about the idea of dancing with someone as clumsy as you.
Hey,
But if it will get us out of this cell...
why am I putting myself in his shoes? I feel like I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough here. Okay.
I've got it! The dance steps correspond to the buttons on the safe.
So
Oh.
we must dance with the safe.
Maybe we should treat the buttons like we're turning the dial on a safe.
So 7 left, we push the left button until it becomes 7. And then we hit right until it wraps back around 3 and...
I trail off, already looking back at the safe with a look of sheer determination. I know I can do this.
Most impressive, Kevin. You certainly have a knack for this sort of thing.
Alright. Only thing left. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I wanna zero this out first. Oops. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, so 7, then 3, then go into 5, then go to 6. I did that!
I think I got it! Finally!
I freaking did that and it didn't work. Guess I had to zero it out first. With a triumphant series of beeps. The safe door swings. There were no beeps, by the way. Wide open as I enter this last number on the digital dial. I'm so happy I could almost cry. Not that I cry ever, of course. Excitedly, I plundered the contents within. My reward for all my efforts.
A fine job once more, Kevin. I believe that was the toughest puzzle we have faced yet. What is inside the safe? I am curious.
She's not kidding, it was tough.
Well, let's see. There's some kind of weird-looking handcuff thing, bunch of paper, and... Oh! A key!
It kind of looks like a floppy disk in between the handcuffs. Everything else might as well be junk as far as I'm concerned, compared to the glimmering key I spy nestled inside among all the other stuff. I snatched the key up right away. I tempted to leave the other things behind too, but just to be safe, I grabbed them as well. There's There's no telling what might lie on the other side of the door after all. Cell key obtained. Document obtained. Handcuffs obtained.
Okay, now let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
Agreed. That sounds like a sensible course of action. Please, lead the way.
Finally! Finally! This is it! We can get out now!
Yay! Barely able to contain my excitement, I approached the cell door with trembling hands. It takes a good moment or two before I can even fit the key into the lock. It fits like a dream, turning just so smoothly, and with one final click, the door gives way.
Freedom! We did it, Alice! We really did it!
Okay, stop laughing now. I turned to her, unable to contain my childlike excitement. If I was just a little bit louder, I might have even hugged her. This nightmare is finally over. We're going to escape after all. Alice doesn't really seem to mirror my excitement, though instead she has the same dull look as always in those icy eyes of hers. But I'll just assume she's happy on the inside. Who wouldn't be in a situation like this? Rising on the tips of my toes, she gives the cell one last, almost wistful looking inspection.
I see. So it is finally time to leave this cell, is it? Truthfully, I had grown quite accustomed to this dingy little room. I am going to miss it. I have such fond memories of it.
What, does she have Stockholm or something?
Ah, that was a joke. A bit of humor in an attempt to lighten the mood in the face of our newfound freedom. Do I perhaps need to brush up on my comedic skills?
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah, just a bit.
Very well. Let us depart now. I do not know what may be waiting for us on the other side, but I am certain now that we will be able to overcome it given the teamwork we have demonstrated here in this cell.
Hey, come on. Don't jinx things. Let's hope there's nothing on the other side and that we might finally be able to get out of here. Think optimistically, okay?
You are right. Sorry. Yes. Let us leave.
Let's. And so, we take off into the darkness. What awaits us on the other side, who can say? And with that, the Project Escape prototype comes to its conclusion. Thank you so much for playing. I actually really enjoyed that. I sincerely hope you enjoyed your time with the game. It means a lot to me that you gave this small little demo a shot. You're welcome. This is just a small taste of what could possibly be a much larger game, depending on how it's received. So be sure to let me know what you think if you get a chance. I might. Until then, I suppose this is goodbye for now. Okay. Well, that was Project Escape, and if we're gonna, I really hope that the full game had music at the title screen, because this silence is just, or at least have some like sound effects, because this is just feels awkward. But anyways, I honestly really enjoyed this, and I think I now know how I would react in this, and if I was in this situation, because a lot of my comments were the same as Kevin's. No joke. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.